This is the battle of the late breakers, and Elite Risk gets it. Oh, what a move by Evo. That is not a place you overtake. And maybe side by side of him, they're going to go around the outside now, the pissy.
Hello and welcome back to 7GR. This time it is round 10, tier 2 at Jeddah. Ignore the graphics, they will be wrong, but thought I'd run it anyway. Not Cunninge, it is Benster streaming, so don't get confused, wouldn't want that. Yep, 27 turns. Too many turns. 3 DRS zones, I want to say. 4. 3. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, it is an exciting track. Plenty of action, especially into turn 1, as you can see there. Plenty of fighting will be had there. Plenty of crashes as well, I hope. We all have a good crash, and then turn 27 as well, the final one. Excellent for a cheeky dive bomb or a cheeky switchback, whatever you prefer. Anyway, that's all the track has to offer. We'll switch over to the good stuff. Yeah, there we are. Bit of racing, but not yet. It's quali first. Evo out on hards, it's a good start. Must be getting warmed up. And who have we got first? Paloma on a lap. Jump on board. Important to get a lap in early here, build up the confidence. Looks pretty tidy so far from Paloma. Hard's cooking, yeah, there certainly will be, I hope. Oh, what is that? Joel out already? Have I missed that? Oh dear. Paloma sets at 27.9. I've got no idea how competitive that is. Oh, it can't be too bad. Stays first after the first few cross the line. It's always a good sign. Although your face has invalidated. Pretty easy to do around here, to be fair. Oh, Evo on the hards. That's what we want to see. But Rossi first up. On some actual qualifying tyres. .27.9 as well, very close at the top. Oh, and there goes Speeve to the front. Excellent stuff from Speeve. P7. No, I think that was a slow lap. Maybe 2 out laps he's going for. There's Deathwing. Goes into P6 with a competitive lap time. It's all looking pretty close at the minute. It's good stuff. Well, Dylan's not had a good time. Just peeling into the pits now. Right, jump on board. Purple first sector for... Say David. Pretty good through there. Got a yellow flag in front of him. Let's hope no one's in the way. Ooh, don't like that. Oh, I don't like that either. David must have been put off by them there, because that wasn't really what you want to be seeing when you're finishing your lap. But he doesn't mind. He sets a 27.3 anyway. Let's be how you do it then. Yeah, big half a sec gap now already. The man to beat. Finley coming around here, running out of ERS. Bit wide in the last corner as well. He's going to peel into the pits. No. He thinks he's got an improvement. He does. Into the 27s just about. Sits right next to his teammate. Validated from Egon. King Marshmallow. Here we go. Jump off board. Ooh, into P2 for King Marshmallow. Lessens the gap slightly to P2, but not by a lot. Evo's still on horse. This must be his race practice. Well, we'll leave him to it, I think. Egon flying around now. The man that we know has good pace, who gets it a little bit wrong there and invalidates his lap, so we won't see that good pace just yet. All over your face, here we go. Puts in a nice quality performance from time to time. So, how high you can get. Committed through there. Oh, Alros. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, there. We just saw a glimpse of the death. Easily done there. He's Mick Schumacher, one might say. His all-the-way face goes into the top 10, just about. Adam Pitts unable to set a lap. Dylan. What can the Tier 3 reigning champion do? Approaches the line. 28.6. Steals P10. I think Dylan's got more in him than that, though. Expect, watch this space, as they say. Dylan peels into the pits. Must be a failed attempt at an improvement. Oh, Deathwing starting a lap. Yes. Bit careful through turn 1 and 2 there. And again through here. A bit more committed from Deathwing. See what he can do at the end of sector 1. Yeah, 32.70 is 2/10 down on his own time, so he won't be very happy with that. But hopefully he's got time elsewhere to find. That was pretty clean from him. Brushes the wall, but we all know that's how you gain the most speed. Oh, he's a bit wide through there. Beaches himself on the curb a little bit. That would be very good for the lap time. See if he can still improve though. No, he's lost interest in that lap. Oh, what can Speed do? He was on pole earlier on, but not anymore. Has he got anything to say about David's time? Be a hard one to beat. Goes purple in sector 2 though, so he's going to give it a good go. Oh, I wouldn't be very happy with that Aston if I was him. It was Evo in the way there, and Speed does improve, set to 27.5, which is a competitive lap time, but just can't get close enough to David just yet. But he may still have time for a final run. Oh, and David's 3/10 up again, so yeah, definitely the man to beat at the minute. Oh, he just brushes the wall though. Yep, and that's ruined his lap, unfortunately. Pushing too hard. Yeah, the ERS stopped going down there, so he's definitely backed out. We'll switch over to someone else. Is Egon with a 26.9 from out of nowhere. Wow. First man into the 26s. Pulls out exactly 4/10 from David, so impressive lap time right there. Is David going to go again, or is he going to pit? He's going to send it by the looks of it. He's not going to have a lot of ERS at the end of his lap though, so that's definitely going to cost him. I think this will be his last attempt, so we'll see what he can do. Bit wiggly out of turn 2, but didn't cost him too much by the looks of things. I'm expecting to see him go all out through here. Yep, carrying loads of speed. Oh, and he's gone wide again. That's another lap ruined from David. Although he's still a 10th up, so I tell a lie. Obviously, it should be invalid, but we'll not say anything because that'd be rude, wouldn't it? Cleaner through here now, so maybe he can still improve, but that ERS is slowly depleting, so he's going to be losing quite a bit of time on the 2 final straights, you'd imagine. As Adam goes P2 with a 27.2. Excellent lap time from him. Yeah, David below 10% now, so he's officially started losing time. Drives past the Mercedes. He's going to cross the line. Will it be an improvement? Yes, 27-1. Good lap time for him there. Yeah, it's not where he'll want to be. He definitely had a lap to go into the 26s, but just couldn't find it. Made that mistake on his important lap. Looks like Paloma's maybe started hers and then thought, no, try again. As long as he's got the fuel for it, she'll be alright. Using number 7, excellent choice, might I add. Kimmy would be proud. Anyway, this is the tricky part. Do not beat yourself on this curb. Nope, keeps well away from it. Stays in 7th gear, which is an interesting one. I imagine there'll be a bit of time lost there. Not a lot of power to get out that exit. Ooh, gonna get caught up behind the Aston. Aston cuts the corner, gets out of the way. Smart thing to do. Last thing you want to do is pick up a penalty in quali. So avoidable. We jump on board through here. Down to gear 6. And back on power for the exit. Down the straight, taking a fairly narrow line to a minimum. There's a word there that I'm not sure. Anyway, decent little exit there. Short shifting. Don't see too much now. Anyway, crosses the line and it's a 27-2. We go P4. I imagine Speed will probably be able to beat that. That is a pretty competitive lap time. So I should see a sort of top 6 start. You'd expect, unless there's lots of improvements going on. Oh, and we've just seen Rossi fall victim to the... Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, we all saw it, so do what you will with that. Who's next to cross the line then? I think Adam's starting his lap. Yeah. There's an Aston coming round of Evo. Yeah, jump on board with Evo. 2.7 seconds up. Well, there you go. Takes the hards off, puts the softs on. Can he do anything? Can he challenge the front lot? Straight in with a 27-2. So puts a P4. Just jumps Paloma there. And Finley, 27-1. Jumps the both of them. So very nice lap from Finley there. It's Dylan next. No. Also lies. King Marshmallow, who's just about up on his time at the moment. Doesn't manage to improve, unfortunately. Mr. Marshmallow. Christoph now 7/10 up. Where can this put him? P9 into the top 10 for Christoph. Dylan now. Oh, jumps to P8. Good stuff from Dylan there. It's like Egon to the line. Already secure provisional pole. Can he improve on it anyway? Oh wow, a 26.5. I believe pole in Div 1 was only a 26.1 or 3 or something like that. So that is a very good lap time. Maybe too good. But who's to say? Yeah, there we go. And that brings quali to a close. So yeah, Egon takes pole position with a 26.5, over half a second clear of David, who, I mean, I thought was in for a pole position earlier on the session, but wasn't to be for him. Last couple of runs were a bit scruffy. P3 Finley with a great lap, get himself near the top. Hopefully that'll keep him out of trouble this week. Adam in P4, Evo goes P5 after his hard run in quali. Paloma is 6th, Speeve in 7th, Dylan 8th, Deathwing 9th, Christoph 10th, and then we've got King Marshmallow, Rossi, Alros, Olo Face, and Joel, who retired very early on. Visions thinks Egon needs promoting. Well, I think the question should be asked. I mean, a 26.5 is pretty outrageous. I think that beat a lot of quali laps in Tier 1 yesterday, including my own, actually, I think. Yeah, possibly. So, yeah. Maybe he's next on the promotion list. Which I suppose is a positive, really, if you think about it. Right, so it would have beat me and you. Interesting. Yeah, okay. So you've been, what, P4 after David's grid drop? Well, I think that's all that needs to be said on that. I would take you through some very interesting standings graphics, but they aren't for Tier 2, and that would just be upsetting, wouldn't it? Instead, we'll watch the pit lane. Don't want to get caught out by an early ready up. That'd be the last thing that I'd want. Ah, that is a shame, Fusion, isn't it? It is a shame. But people are busy, so it is what it is. Visions, you always get a bite out of Lenny. It's usually a given. Just don't mention that he has a Thrustmaster. Or bring up pedals that aren't load cell. Don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a bit of synchronized clapping going on in the window on the right hand side there. I don't know what they're doing, but they're definitely having fun. Thrust disaster. Well, that's a good way of putting it. Whoa. The stream can't see this, but I've just been swore at by Lenny, so that's pretty upsetting, I will say. Not happy about that at all. Anyway, the race should be starting soon. It said 1 minute past for the go time, so should just be seconds in it now. And there we go. Egon on pole, 4-5 lights, and they're off. They're off. Will we see some action into turn 1? I do hope so. Egon gets a great start, though. It's actually Finley that's going to try round the outside of David. No, doesn't quite have it on the brakes, and Adam's going to come at him instead and takes P3. Speeves dropped down a few places there. Side by side in the mid-pack, be careful. Yep. King Marshmallow sort of forces his way past Speeve there, but you can't really be side by side, so it's not a huge deal. All over your face, a couple of positions, and Alros is at the back, so that's not a good start for Alros at all there. As they've all settled down quite nicely. Oh no! David's gone. David's gone. Oh dear. And yeah, he's making a meal of turning around. That is P2 thrown away from David very early on. I mean, one lap bottle. That's not what we like to see here. As I fix me graphics, we'll bring up positions real quick, as the first lap seems to be fairly chill already, unless Finley can mount any sort of attack on Adam. Adam and Paloma and Dylan all gaining 2 places at the start. King Marshmallow up 4, so good stuff from them. Speeve down 1 place, although he faced also up 4. And then the big loser at the back there is David, who, you know, we saw the spin of. And here comes Finley, burning a bit of battery, coming at Adam. Going to try and round the outside of turn 1, late on the brakes, but not as late as he needed to be. And Adam swoops back across the apex and keeps that position. Is Paloma going to try around the outside? No, not yet. Too early on for any of that nonsense. We'll jump on over to the tyres. So, right, we've got everyone on mediums apart from Evo on hards. You know, we saw him testing those earlier in quali, so he's he knows what he's doing. And we've also got Rossi on hards, who's actually just got past Joel at the back here. So I don't know if Joel's made a mistake somewhere, or he's just letting everyone through. Joel obviously on softs, the only guy to be on them. Not a great race tyre around here. It's more of a couple of lap sprint at the end tyre. That's all they're really good for. We've still got Paloma pressuring Finley here for a place on the podium. Was that the Alpine swapping places? Oh, Dylan's lost 2 places there. Oh, he's gone wide as well. Oh, it's not gone well. Dylan's lost a few places and held up all over your face. He will not be happy with that. And is that Alros gone? Oh, Alros has gone for a spin. I don't know how he's ended up in that wall. I don't know if he's made some contact somewhere. But it looks like he's avoided damage. Yeah, it's impressive. I don't know how you crash into there and don't lose a wheel. Never mind just your front wing. Oh, and Finley's going to send one down the inside. No. Ooh, Finley ahead us there. Thought going to say a lovely move into turn 1, but not this lap. He's going to save that for the next one, I hope. Yeah. King Marshmallow's up to 6th now, just ahead of Speeve. That's a really good start. He must be up sort of 6 places or something by now. Team Red bottle going well. Yeah, well, it's in the name, isn't it? 12th and 15th. That's certainly not where they were last season, I'll tell you that. You know, Tier 2 Constructors Champions or Tier 3, whatever it was, they won it anyway. But yeah, is that Dylan dropping down more places? Oh, Dylan, no. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, do you know what? I don't even think we're going to stay on that screen. That's too upsetting. That is too upsetting. I wished him good luck before the race as well, and now I just feel like it's just... It wasn't enough luck, unfortunately. Should have wished even better luck. It's only a VSC though, so nothing too impacted. Dylan's just sent us, oh my god, so I don't think he's too impressed with that one. I don't know whether he was tagged or if he's just gone for a cheeky spin there. But we're back underway anyway, so anyone being able to sneak a cheeky restart? Doesn't look like it. Just pretty chillaxed for now. Got Rossi, Pressure and Joel on the hard tyres. And he's going to swoop down the inside. Excellent move from Rossi there. Puts himself into the points. Making those softs look terrible already. Yeah, I think Joel will have the superior grip through here. It'll be interesting to see if he can use it to his advantage. Yeah, look at the grip he's got. He's going to go for it into the long left-hander. No, not this lad. Jumping ball with Speed, who should be in for some nice DRS here. Oh, look at that battery as well, 100% there. That's what we'll like to see. Will he swoop past King Marshmallow? Oh, Jinx left quite late. Gets it done. King Marshmallow will be coming back at him though, I'd suspect. No less ERS, but he's got the DRS, which is arguably more important, as Paloma has gotten past Finley as well for a place on the podium. More importantly, still within DRS to the guys ahead, so should be able to hang on to that place. Unless Finley's going to burn a little bit back though. But not enough. Finley's playing it smart early on here, which is what I like to see. I like a bit of racecraft. Much better than race crap, telling you that. Rossi and Joel still fighting into turn 1. Switching places, I think, along that straight. Oh! How's that Adam gone? Oh, yep, that's a car with not a lot of front wing. Actually, probably 0 front wing on that car. Another VSC for them all to ponder about. That's the second mistake we've seen made from P2, so maybe that's not the place you want to be. And then Alros has got a penalty for speeding into the pits. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, he's retired. Wow. That's an early retirement. You know, there's always potential for a full safety car around here. Poor from the team principal, I think, to retire this early on. Adam's going to have to peel into the pits at the end of this lap. Guarantee it's after the VSC's ended, though, unfortunately for him. Yeah, that is an epic bottle. You're right there. Yeah. Oh, dear. Talk about bottle. There's one right there. Paloma picks up a drive-through at the end of the VSC. Caught out by it. I do not want to hear any slander in the chat from Vision. Oh, for God's sake. He's already in there with it. Pull on bottle. Well, it's not your finest work, but it's certainly appropriate for at the minute. Joel gets back ahead of Rossi though. Still making good use of those softs while he can. There is a bit of a train forming behind him now. Yeah, Paloma drops to the back. Not too far back, to be fair. Still got Botloma. Yeah, I prefer that one. It's better. It's better. It hurts a bit more with it being your own driver, though. It's alright bullying others, but yeah, and that VSC's really ruined the battle at the top as well. Obviously, Paloma's drive-throughs just split the top 3. Top 4 all out of DRS from each other. It's only Speeve that's looking for a move on King Marshmallow. Looks like he's going to get it as well. Yep. Swoops past on the DRS straight once again. Oh, is that another yellow flag back there? Is that a Ferrari? Or Rossi? Maybe Rossi's made a small mistake somewhere. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's more than a small mistake. His wing is now also missing. Oh, be careful, David. Oh, God. Oh, God. Rossi's not going to go for a move back, is he? Oh, he is as well. The no-wing dive bomb. Oh, my. Well, isn't that that's just... Oh, my God. Was that not just the most disastrous thing you've ever seen in racing? A man with no front wing steams down the inside and just clean understeers David off the track. Straight into the wall. Oh god, and Alros is left, so I hope this lobby can sort of stay intact, otherwise we're going to be in trouble here. Yeah, I'd be inclined to agree with your comment in the chat there, Visions. That yeah, I think I'll go with Plonker, but cleanest tier 2 move, yeah. You aren't wrong. You certainly aren't wrong. I mean, just talk about a stupid decision, and it's right there, isn't it? It's just the sort of thing that you'd never see in tier 1. Like, it just wouldn't happen. People know to get out of the way, especially with no front wing at all. Bit of front wing damage, you can sort of excuse it. When you have no front wing, and you're sending it down the inside, I mean, it really is just incredibly stupid. And it's caused a safety car. So, what's that, 2 VSCs and a full safety car? Obviously, Adam, Paloma, Rossi, all will be happy with that. Just to close back up to the pack, show what they can do for the rest of the race. But I can't imagine this will be the last safety car. There was 3 in tier 1, I want to say, and a couple of VSCs sprinkled in there as well. So, expect to see more of that. Yeah, all of these guys are going to be pitting, you'd imagine. Obviously, Deathwing stays out because it's Deathwing. That's just Deathwing behaviour. Yeah. Everyone else pitting though. You should see Adam stay out, but you'll come up behind all these lot anyway, I'd assume. I think that Aston deserves a penalty for it. I'd hope he does deserve a penalty for it, because it's probably one of the worst moves I've seen, and not purely because of just the move itself, but because of the context. You know, 0 front wing, and you're going down the inside. What does he expect to happen? Yeah, well, I know you'd be raging Visions. You are every week, so there's no surprise there. I mean, you're a man that knows a front wing, to be fair. You went through, what, 4 of them yesterday in tier 1? And still finished 5th though, so can't complain. Yeah, I mean, evaluate the tyre strategy now. Everyone's pitted, apart from Adam Paloma, who had pitted 1 lap earlier. Rossi's on old hards, which doesn't make a lot of sense, so he might peel in again at the end of this and put some mediums on. But I'd hope anyway. And then obviously Deathwing at the front on 7 lap old mediums for absolutely no reason. I mean, I don't know why you'd do that. He's just going to be swallowed up immediately. He went through 4 wings while I only went through none, and he still finished ahead of us. Yeah, well, that's just the luck he gets, Fusion. You know, he complains about being wiped out, but yeah, the luck is on his side. Probably the luckiest person I've ever seen, if I had to put a comment on it. And on top of that, just to rub it in, he's got a Nutella waffle and strawberries on the way. So if that doesn't make you feel worse about it, I don't know what will. This is the man that ordered a pizza crunch yesterday. Just Google it if you're unaware. I was certainly unaware. I won't ruin it for you though. Yep, Rossi peels in. Has somehow not gained any time on the safety car. The pits now for what I imagine will be mediums. Yep. Throws them on the car. Lovely stuff. Expect to see him sort of fly through the pack. The mediums are a much better race tyre than the hards. The grip is just different level. Obviously Evo in a really good position as well. I'd like to think he can make his way to P1. But his tyres won't be going at the end. But to be honest, I don't think... will the hards go to the end from here? Yes, but not competitively. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Daniel has nailed it. 16 laps on the mediums. They will either be punctured or be very close to it. But as I mentioned before, there's always a possibility for another safety car. So we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Is Rossi going to catch this lap? Jump on board. He's giving us some beans, to be fair. But I don't think it's going to be enough. The genius strategy from Detwing. Yeah. Well, he's known for them. I'd be surprised if he hasn't had his overtake on this entire safety car as well, to be honest. Actually, no. He's alright for now, but expect to see that depleted very soon after it comes in. Rossi catches up and Christoph pits. So he's going to throw in some mediums. You know, he's used his hards. Going to whack on the mediums. Actually, not a bad call from Christoph, to be fair. I don't mind that at all. I think that's forward thinking. I think 15 laps on mediums is you know, they're going to be nice and fresh, and that's what we like, nice and fresh. And he'll catch up, no bother. So safety car will be in this lap. Down to 12 runners from the original 15. Obviously David spun and then got taken out by Rossi, who will be expecting a fat penalty, I imagine. Al Ross retired in the pits after a spin and a crash, I want to say. And then obviously Dylan, who less said about Dylan's crash, the better. Went for a spin and then drove into the wall, attempting to spin it back round. Yeah, that's enough of the tyre graphic now, I think. Quick. Yeah, 3 stops for Rossi already. Not great. Quick little positions gained. Obviously, Deathwing is up 8 because he hasn't pitted. Apart from that, King Marshmallow's made some good progress this race, along with Oliver Face and Joel. Paloma and Adam both down the grid after mistakes. Obviously, spin for Adam and drive through for Paloma. More importantly, Visions just sent us a picture of his waffle that he's ordered, and to be fair, it looks absolutely banging. So that's made me quite peckish, but got no time for delicious treats. We'll jump on board with Egon. See how well he can react to a cheeky Deathwing restart. Oh, a bit of confusion there. I don't know if he thought he'd gone, but he hasn't just yet. It's a Kinder one. Well, that is very nice, to be fair. Very nice. Yes, when will Deathwing go? Will he catch him off guard? Oh, he's gone. It's an okay restart. It's okay. It's nothing special. Oh god, and it's 17 wide at the back there. Be careful, guys, into turn 1. We don't want any carnage. That's the last thing we want. Evo lost a couple places there by the looks of things. I thought he'd be going forwards, but it's not to be. He's going to make a move on. Oh god, there is carnage. That's all over your face round at the back by the looks of things. Steve's dropped a few places. And Joel's gained a couple. And Evo's now right behind Joel. Yeah, superior grip on the mediums at the moment, but can he use it to his advantage? Was Evo not 4th or 5th or something? I don't know what's happened to him on the restart there. Just gobbled up, presumably. Oh dear. Bit of contact there as Joel mounts the curb. Evo choosing to hit the back of him instead of driving around him, which I wouldn't recommend. Yeah, no grip on those hards at the moment. Still heating up, I imagine. Joel's burning a bit back now, though, as Egon goes for the lead. Yep, Deathwing with literally 0 grip on the exit there. Will he leave any space for Finn? Just about. Finley has to get this done to keep in touch with... Oh, Deathwing's burning. Oh, Finley's bottled it on the brakes. Can he get a switch back? No, not really. He's going to have to suffer behind him for the first sector, and that's going to really hurt his race. He had to go for that there. That'll be Egon off into the distance. As I mentioned before, Deathwing already down to 40%. Not the recommended ERS around Jeddah, to be honest, but we'll see what he can do with that. Adam not quite on the back of King Marshmallow, and Speed has binned it. Let's see. We'll see the aftermath of that. How has he died there? Well, maybe a bit of contact somewhere. Yep, no safety car though, thankfully. So back to racing as Paloma's going to try on Joel on the exit. Both of them burn, I imagine. Joel stops, and I think Paloma should get this done. Or maybe, yeah, swoops back to the racing line up into P8. Good stuff. Rossi now right on the back of Adam. Medium tyres should get him the move done here. Although this may not be the straight to do it on. Oh, his front wing. Is that Deathwing's front wing? Is his wing died of death? It has. Yep, and he peels into the pits. So that strategy for him not worked out at all, as predicted by literally everyone. And he spent the pits as well, just to top things off. And all that, Finley's been done by King Marshmallow. So someone send a search party out for Finley's nuts. Well, yeah. Yep. They do need to be located because they certainly aren't where they should be. And it's cost him because he got caught up behind Deathwing's crash, and he's now down to P3. Oh, Evo. He's going to get past Adam in the long left-hander. Yep, there's nothing to be done on the hards there for Adam. He looks to be struggling a little bit, actually. Paloma's now right behind. Oh. Oh, dear. Maybe slight contact there, but nothing too disastrous. And Paloma's going to be burning a bit. Risky place to do it. Yeah, death. Just death everywhere. I mean, we've got a VSC. Is there a front wing missing? Yes, there's some damage on there. Yeah, I mean, the move is on there. It is basically a straight, so I think a bit of space is required. You know, it's not a dive bomb when everyone's going flat out. So I think I'd probably put that one on Adam, and Paloma stays out, which I probably wouldn't have recommended with a damaged wing, but. Yeah, Fusion, I think you're spot on there, to be honest. I think there's always a move on there. It's a DRS straight at the end of the day. So, he squeezed it, yeah. Exactly, yeah. So I think we've all came to that conclusion in the chat there. Well, cheeky Tony Hawk as well, just to top things off. Really should have pitted under that VSC. That was the time to do it. But yeah, Adam's in. Deathwing isn't, but he's at the back there with a 5-second pen, so he needs a safety car. Vision didn't see it yet, too, as he took it into his Kinder Waffle, but who can blame him, to be fair. Back to the racing, though. Evo and Rossi, both on mediums, both looking pretty racy. I mean, they need to try and get past Finley and Marshmallow and then try and get that 3-second gap down to Egon, but we saw his quali lap, so Finley, another sort of half-hearted move on Marshmallow. He should be able to get it done now though with a bit of DRS. Marshmallow is burning though. You think they'd work together with 10 laps to go, but Finley's going to go to the inside and he brakes. Late-ish, I guess. You can't Can he get it done? He's going to be on the inside, though, for turn 4. Will he send it? No, backs out again. So he's just costing them both time, really. He's going to have to wait and try again this lap with a bit of DRS. And that's another second for Egon up the road. So he'll be loving this. He should be good in the end as well, I believe, on those hards. Yeah. Maybe we'll jump on board with Finley again. That VSC might have been the 5th, yeah. You might be right, actually, yeah. That might be it for safety car interventions. So sad times for anyone that is at the back. Anyway, here comes Finley again. Ooh, pulls out late again. Gets past, but is it on the wrong straight? King Marshmallow now slots in. Oh, and Finley's made a mistake on the exit. Going to allow King Marshmallow back through. Looks like he's escaped out. It's going to be 3 wide. Oh, God. 3 wide is going to be the Astons trying to make some progress. But King Marshmallow's, he's defended that quite well. Looks like Evo is going to get... Yeah, I think Evo gets his teammate and Finley there. Finley has to back out into turn 4 again. Yeah, should we see Evo applying some pressure to King Marshmallow now. Joel picks up a penalty. I believe that's the first track limits penalty, I want to say. So he takes that medal. Deathwing obviously spent the pits. He may have other ones I've not seen. Seeing 4 wide in tier 2 is so worrying. Yeah, it is a bit scary, but they handled it quite well, to be fair. Took inspiration from my overtake yesterday. I mean, if you haven't seen it, highly recommend you do. Anyway, back to Evo, who's had a bit of a poor run through there, to be honest, but DRS will claw him right back. Yep, Marshmallow's car getting bigger and bigger. Medium still providing the grip. Should breeze past him here. Shouldn't even be a contest. You know, if they can work together, they might be able to get back up to Egon. It's a big ask, but you never know. Especially when one of them is Rossi. Yeah, well, Stingers, I don't know if you saw it, but his overtake attempt with no wing was so bad that it caused David to DNF. So do what you will with that. Yeah, Egon still extending his advantage at the front. Isn't phased by all this battling behind. Cheeky fight at the back. I think Paloma's got past Deathwing there. On the softs as well, so need to put a bit of pressure on Adam. Try and double the points from 1 to 2, or maybe even 3 with the fastest lap, who knows. But it's Christoph now with all of the battery. Going to try and get past Joel. Will he do it here or will he wait? It doesn't even open the rear wing. How confident he is. Oh, we just clipped the wall though. Maybe not that confident then. Uses it now though to pull himself back into striking range of Joel. Lines up the exits. Not the best exit, but should be enough to get past Joel on the straight here. There's so much DRS here that it really doesn't matter. And there's a big fight at turn 1. Oh, bit of contact between Marshmallow and Finley, and Evo's got such a good exit. He's pushed Finley out the corner. Oh god, it's 3. Finley backs out again. Well, he's going to go for it around the outside though. Oh, what a move! I was going to say, at what point is it smart, and at what point is it like Oh god, he's lost it anyway. No, I go back to what I was gonna say. You do think at some point Finney's just gonna have to send it, you know. You can only give away the position so many times before, you know, you make a mistake like that and it knocks you out of DRS. That's exactly what happens. He's beached himself and got a penalty on top of that, so that's really not helped his hunt for P2. It's now between Evo and Marshmallow. They can fight it out between them. Evo with the DRS advantage, but his tyres will be screaming at the end of this. I don't even know, he might even not make it, so who knows. Here comes Evo. Down the inside. Expect to see King Marshmallow do the exact same thing to turn 1 here. He's already alongside on the exit. Opens up the DRS. Yeah, I think he's basically confirmed it got that back. Yeah, Finley is back behind them again, but unless them two get a penalty, he's not really in the fight, unfortunately. But who knows? We might see a crash. We've seen one Aston murder someone already this race. Why can't there be 2? Ooh, Evo with a lovely line through there, I will say. Adam now picks up a penalty in his efforts to keep Paloma behind. Yeah, those 3 are pretty clean, as they've proven so far. Plenty of racing and not plenty of crashes, and that is the ratio that we like. Yeah, Evo, will he wait this time, or will he go for it? Yeah, he's lifting off. He wants none of it. He wants to get him and then try and pull away through Sector 1. I think that's his plan, if I had to guess. Yeah, he's going to burn a bit of ERS now. Pulls to the inside of King Marshmallow. And brakes nice and late into turn 1. Gets the move done. Easy as that. I'll say all this fighting and Christoph and Joel aren't really getting any closer, so the DRS is pulling them away quite nicely still, even with all the fighting. Oh, Evo, that is not on the track through there. Would he use that to just pull out of the 1 second gap though? Is that tactical? Is he taking a warning there? Is he going to get out of DRS? It'll all depend on his run through here. I think he has done. I think he's escaped. He's out of there. We'll have a quick look at King Marshmallow. Yep, that rear wing is not open. He's also flashing, so that's not cool. Christoph now gaining a little bit of time actually, so he just dipped into his DRS there maybe. Not DRS, ERS. To try and close on his teammate. Might be able to work together, make something happen. I mean, if Finley can pull Christoph towards King Marshmallow and get himself a P3. As Finley goes past on the straight. P3 on track at the minute. Yeah, I think the mediums should be going off pretty soon. I'm going to have another quick look at the tyre graphic. Yeah, 13 laps on the mediums. It's going to be a ropey last couple of laps for Evo. Same wear as the hards, and they just don't last as long, do they? It's as simple as that, really. Yeah, expect to see a couple of slides from Evo, although at the minute he seems to be containing it pretty well. But I think the last couple of laps will really be a challenge for him. King Marshmallow now with the DRS advantage on Finley. King Marshmallow beaches himself slightly on the curb there. Ruins your run down the straight. Time gain there. Not too bad of an exit as well. Oh, Rossi's crashed. Oh, and it's a late safety car. We haven't hit the limit. We've found the new limit. It's 6. Oh, don't crash into the safety car, whatever you do. We've seen Fitzy try that one, and exploding your own car isn't really the way to win. But yeah, Egon will be fuming. He had a 3.8 second gap. That will now be 0. I mean, Paloma could still get a podium. Yeah, I mean, it's still, I'd say it's still pretty unlikely. You know, P9 is just, that's where the drama is, isn't it? But maybe we can take advantage of a couple of penalties at the end, and that goes for anyone that's kept within the track limits. It's exactly why you do it. You know, it's worth sacrificing that couple of tenths if it's gonna give you the advantage like this at the end of the race. All the ones have pitted is made themselves do more tyre wear. That's almost English, but I know what you're getting at. Yeah. So people who have pitted at the back there, their tyres will be a lap old compared to the ones at the front. And you know, it's only a couple of percent, but it does add up on the softs, definitely. And you hit 20 and you feel quite the drop off. So you do want to be keeping them as new as you can. Safety car will be in this lap though, whatever happens. Obviously not this lap, lap 23, once they've pitted. Because you need 2 laps of racing, otherwise that's it. It's true, yeah. Be 4 to 5% catching the safety car. You are right, Mr. Stingers. So those guys, particularly the back 4, are gonna have to put some effort in. Otherwise, it'll be sad times on the restart, and they'll be fighting amongst themselves. I assume they're all going on to some softs of varying percentages. All 0 laps. Yeah, I don't know if that's actually 0 laps or if that's just 0 race laps. Who's to say? As Joel just gets ahead of Christoph. Saw that back there. You know, I don't know if they'll catch. I think if they pit again, they won't catch. No, they've done the smart thing. They've stayed out. I think they might. I think they should catch up. It'll just be where the Deathwing can. Yeah, it's going to use up a lot of those. A lot of the good part of the softs, we'll say. You know, at 0 to 10%. That's where they really hit the spot. After that, it can get a bit more tricky. And yeah, as you can see, they're already 1 lap old on the side there. So, you know, the main thing is that they're in the fight. So anything can happen. You know, I mean, there could be a 10-car crash at the end of this. You just don't know, do you? But yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this now. I'm thinking Evo's got just as good chance as Egon now has of winning this. Evo's looked pretty competitive throughout this race. You know, you managed to break the DRS, which is impressive in itself around Jeddah. That's pretty tricky to do with all the DRS zones. Who's going to run out of ERS first? You know what? I like that game. We'll play that, shall we? Who will run out of ERS first? I mean, I'm saying Deathwing. He's already on 80%. So, but it is usually Deathwing that runs out. If not, it'll be... Oh, you've gone Evo or Finley, yeah? I think Egon's a pretty clever guy. I don't think he'll burn through all of his instantly. I think he'll hang on to a bit for the last straight if he's got enough pace for it. I can still lower your face, to be honest. I think he'll have none left very quickly. Anyway, jump on board with Evo for the restart. So we can see exactly when Egon goes. He's speeding up, but has he gone? Not quite. And now, he's gone. He's gone just about, and he's not really pulled a gap at all at the front there. So there's going to be plenty of action down into turn 1 as Adam sends it up the inside. Oh, God, it's 3 wide. Oh, they all survived that. Oh. Nope, they're all alive. Don't even... Hang on. Don't I see a death there? Yep, there's deaths at the back. We'll move swiftly on from the deaths at the back, because that was literally bound to happen. Is Evo... I think Evo's gone wide. I think he's Tony Hawked it. Egon is going to be very happy with that, as now Finley's going to send it up the inside. Ooh. It's close, but he can't make it stick once again. And now it really is just a battle for P2 at the minute. Obviously, Finley with that penalty. King Marshmallow is going to be wanting to be challenging Evo for it. And Evo is burning a bit of ERS to try and get back towards Egon, who's on 90. Oh, Evo's made another mistake. We're going to see Finley coming at him again. Oh, and King Marshmallow's going to breeze by him. Bit of a disastrous lap here for Evo. Made 2 mistakes and they both cost him. It's a great exit though. King Marshmallow, however, needs to get Finley really to keep ahead of Evo. He's going to go for it. No, he's not. Take it back. Another sort of half-hearted attempt. Nothing doing just yet though. Nose to tail all through the first sector. Evo right behind King Marshmallow now. Oh, was there a bit of contact there? Potentially. All still alive though, that's the main thing. Got Deathwing and Joel side by side. Oh dear. Oh dear, I only saw that briefly, but I think Deathwing may have just turned in on Joel there. Which is a classic Deathwing maneuver, to be fair. The old, if you're not right there, then just turn in, as he said once before. But anyway, back to the front now. It's on Evo to try and get past King Marshmallow to get his P2 back. He gets a better run through there than he did last lap. He's going to burn what he can now, I think. King Marshmallow burning everything. Oh, he was going to see that flashing light. It's another pretty poor exit. So we'll switch over to Egon, who's going to cross the line, handle the restarts well, and wins in Jeddah. Finley's penalty is going to drop him down to P5 in the end. King Marshmallow second, Evo third. Christoph fourth, Finley fifth, Adam sixth. 300ths ahead of Joel. Then we've got Deathwing in 8th, and then we're going to see Paloma and Oloia Face for the line in 9th and 10th. So, yeah. To be expected, the end of that race there. It was just the 2 cars that looked like they had a bit of a coming together at the back, but I think they were 3 wide at one point. So, no surprise there, really. And as I mentioned, Egon picks up the victory. There he is. Mercedes man onto the top step of the podium. Plenty of champagne for him. Yes, champagne and whatnot. Excellent performance by him. Picks up fastest lap as well. I mean, look at that, 28.7. Over a second ahead of anyone else. Apart from Finley. And Paloma. Yeah, so King Marshmallow second. Evo rounds out the podium. Christoph in 4th. Takes good advantage of Finley's penalty. Adam P6, just gets Joel to the line, a couple of hundredths in it. Deathwing P8, who had contact with Joel on the last lap. Looked like Deathwing's fault, but only saw a glimpse of it. Paloma P9, all the way face P10, and then the rest of them were DNFs. Rossi, Spieve, David, Alros, and Dylan, all retiring for various reasons. Yeah. Probably see a fair bit of stewarding going on during the week, so those results may not be final anyway, but that is how it's all turned out on track. But yeah, quite an exciting race to be fair. Not really a battle for first, but second and back was good all the way through the race. Congratulations to Egon again, who, I mean, you get pole by over half a second. I think you're in a pretty good shot of winning the race itself. So you expect him to be in Tier 1 next week. But yeah, I think that's about it from me. Cheers to anyone that tuned in to the stream to keep us company. 6 safety car interventions, it certainly helps. But yes, I hope everyone enjoyed that watched. I don't know when we'll be back. I can't imagine it's next week. There'll probably be a break in there somewhere. I will confirm. Yeah, we'll be back on the 2nd of January for Brazil. So I'll see you in 2024. Bye.
This is the battle of the late breakers, and Elite Risk gets it. Oh, what a move by Eno. That is not a place you overtake. No, side by side of him, they're going to go around the outside now to Pissy.